Now hear this. Now this a blackout J.A. Watch this. Now big respect. True man show. But them know say, oh, we talk the truth and we don't care about Babylon and push my way. Because, oh, bond the system left, right, and center.
Yeah,
because
man.
the story and the truth must be told. Big respect to the man contradict. But them know say we don't panic a blackout J.A. this. Rhythm track. And I hear the freedom sound. True man should start. Racism is not around. Blackout J.A. Watch this. Inform, educate, uplift, and teach. Watch this. Jump, jump. True man show you a born Babylon. World destruction.
Nobody here.
Academie, you know the evil plan. World destruction. Motivation Academie never run. World destruction. True man show is a part of the plan. World destruction. Johnny come on it in the rain and snow. You want to hear the truth to tell the true man show. But it's brutality will tell them oh. Whenever knows a jump put a scoop down so low. The true man show educate and warn. It's just like a sound system in the land. Johnny can tell the people them to cool down calm. The true man show what till the evil said one. Hey, true man show you a born Babylon. World destruction.
Academie, you know them evil
plan. World destruction.
Yeah, my simple plan.
Motivation Academie never run. World destruction. True man show you a part of the plan. World destruction. So you want the truth to have the check, true man. Easy no Johnny, cause you a part of the plan. And all the band the rhythm round the microphone stand. And when we come and dance at the revolution, hey, Joe man, in my opinion, hey, you can't the shout stand firm and strong. Now there's how they just had it like magic one. Easy no Johnny, because you know you stand strong. When we come and dance, dance all of the rain. This how they just hold upon the rhythm round the microphone stand. Hey, Joe man, hey, Joe man, show you a born Babylon. World destruction. Academie, you know the evil's plan. World destruction. Motivation Academie never run. World destruction. True man show is a part of the plan.
Yeah, it was a simple plan.
Johnny come on it in the rain and snow. You want to hear the truth to check the true man show. But it's brutality will tell them. Whenever knows a jump put a scoop down so low. The true man show educate and warn. It's just like a sound system in the land. Johnny can tell the people them to cool down calm. The true man show what till the evil said one. Hey, Joe man show you a born Babylon. World destruction. Academie, you know them evil's plan. World destruction. Motivation Academie never run. World destruction.
Station Academie is always on the rise, on the go.
World destruction. Now you want the truth to have the check, true man. Easy no Johnny, cause you are part of the plan. And all the band the rhythm round the microphone stand. And when we come and dance at the revolution, hey, Joe man, in my opinion, hey, you can't the shout stand firm and strong. Now the sound of your side is like a magic one. Easy no Johnny, cause you know you stand strong. When we come and dance, dance all of the rain. The sound of your side, they don't catch how we play pain. Hold upon the rhythm round the microphone stand. Hey, Joe man, hey, Joe man, show you a born Babylon. World destruction. Academie, you know them evil's plan. World destruction.
Yeah, we know their evil's plan, but we're coming to counterattack with a simple plan. A simple plan. You know? The simple plan. For sure. The plan is simple. You know, the plan is simple. It's not because it's very hard to change the world. It should be an easy thing. Should be a simple plan. Should not be something, a plan that is super, like super huge. It's a simple plan. Rise and shine, show love, wake up and live, and love life. First, rise and shine. First, the rise. This is one of the most, I think, important part, because the rise is also the waking up of the baby. The rise, that's how I see it. I don't see rise as being over others and shit like that. No, it's rising, the waking up the baby inside. You know, that's what I call, for me, rising. It's waking up. You know, waking up to something that is a lot more vibrant than what I was before. So this is what I want, more vitality. You know, what do we research in all this? Honestly, is more vitality, be more present with life. That's all there is. You know, we can talk about conspiracy, all kinds of shit, but to be more present with life is such a huge deal. But that's what I want, to be more present with life, not more present with the conspiracies or stuff like that. There's so much drama around, like everybody is pulling from their side. It's too much drama, and there's the real answers. I think that the divine answers are the one we're going to find inside our hearts. So outside of us, we'll find lies and deception. We're bombarded with false truths and lies. So if you want to fall into this, go ahead. The door is open. They're waiting for you. They're waiting for you to shoot you all kinds of false truth and lies to keep you in a defined reality, the reality that they want to define for you. And that's good for flat earth. That's the same thing. I've came to realize, like maybe at the beginning, I wasn't seeing it like I see it today, for sure. There's been lots of reflection involved, lots of my own experiment, my eyes, like, you know, there's a lot of things that don't make sense in their explanation, whether it's 1.0 or 2.0, the CGI. There's a lot of things that don't make sense for me, and for me, I'm okay not knowing. I don't seek knowing all the divine stuff. I find a lot more mystery not knowing. Like, if the information has to come, if I have to find out if something really true come out, probably will come to me, but will come to me with inspiration. I think it's with inspiration. As long as I stay inspired, the answers will come. The words of the divine will come if I stay inspired. That's what I think. I don't think I should seek explanation for my life. I have to define my, you know, where we are undefinable. So you kind of have to define yourself here. You know, you have to wake up your soul. You have to wake up the baby. Define not a persona or a character, but to me, defining yourself is just be yourself. You know, just be yourself. Just be you, without fear, without a mask, without anything. Just be you. And that's a huge deal, because when you become yourself, also you become one with the moment. You know, when you become yourself, no fear, that's all in the moment. So living in the moment is very, very important for me, to live in the moment and to live more and more in that moment that I sense, that I can sense. I want to sense stuff. I want to feel things. You know, I want to feel life. I want to feel life on the deep level, like I say all the time. And that's the thing I put in front of myself. I have a simple plan, for sure. The plan is simple. First of all, like I said, rise from the dead. Also rise from the dead. We're all freaking living dead. Oh, freaking living dead. Hook up on distraction, you know, the hook up on the fantasy. The baby is asleep. Hook up on fantasy and illusion and stuff like that to keep us entertained. Because as long as our mind is tainted with madness, with illusion or information or explanation or anything that come from a third party, another source than your own source, there's possibly lies in there. It's not your own experience. So it's very important to do your own experience, to open your eyes. Open your eyes to life. It's worth it. Life is worth living. Life is worth living. I know that. I have only one, and it's worth living, and I ain't gonna freaking stay silent anymore. That's what they want us to sleep. They want us to sleep and be silent. That's clear to me. So I have a simple plan. It's opening my mouth too. That's part of the plan. Opening my mouth and letting people know what I think. What's my experience with life? You know, that's what I come to share with you here. My divine experience with life. Not just my experience, my divine experience with life, because to me, every moment of my life is very divine, because this is so short. This is so short of an experience, okay? You think it's long. You think life is long and it's a long haul, and because you have tribulation and shit like that, life is fucking short. Life is fucking short. In no time, you'll be in the fucking ground or in the incinerator, wherever your body will end up. But me, I want my body in the ground. I want to return to earth. That's what I told Kim yesterday. She said, I want my body incinerated. I said, no, you put my body in the ground. I want to return to dirt. I am from the earth. I come from the earth. I will return to the earth. You put my body in the ground. If you want to take organs, take them. I don't give a shit. But you put the body in the ground. And I want to rot in the ground. She was all on shock. And she was like, serious? You want to be there? Yeah, for sure. I'm from the earth. Why would you burn me to send me to fucking hell? Why you want to? That's the new thing. That's a new thing. People are burning bodies. You know, go to fucking hell, burn you to hell. That's what it represents for me. Me, I want to return peacefully to the ground in the earth. That's how I will end up my journey here. I want to stay here. I want to, like I said to her, I said I'm gonna roam around. I said I want to stay here because I'm gonna roam around and I'm going to be a great spirit, So that's the spiritual side of me, you know. The after death to me is the spiritual side, but that's how I see it. Right now I'm in flesh. I have a voice. I have life. I have vitality. I have positivity. I have life. Just that. That's all I have. That's all I want to probably be attached to. The only thing I want to be attached to is life. And even that, I don't want to be attached too much, because then you have the fear of death. So you don't want to be attached too much to nothing, you know. It's really that. It's not even being attached to life, but enjoying life. And also, because anything that you're attached to has the potentiality to control you also. That's what I've realized going through my my perip here. Is that, yeah, Bozo is here, Red Rose is there. Big up, guys. You're on the rendezvous. You're at the rendezvous. That's great. As always, that's it. So first of all, rise. So just the part of rising is a big thing. It's a big thing for many of us. It took me a long time to start to voice my voice. You know, the rising comes with voicing your voice, with eliminating the fears. You know, just the fears. Sometimes it's so... Even me, like I said, I was caring about the bird watchers on the side of the fucking river. It's totally insane. Like I should, but this is what I'm working on myself. I'm very humble. I admit I'm not super strong yet. I'm developing the strength here with you. You are becoming stronger. I'm becoming stronger each and every day. We are creating a great vibe, and that's what I want to keep it on. It doesn't have to be complicated. It's a simple plan. Rise, then shine. Then, because once you start to rise, that's what happens. You're going to start to shine. You're going to start to shine your light. No matter what, it's something I don't think you can really resist. If you resist, it will persist. So don't resist. Don't resist the change. Don't resist the good vibration that come to you, because sometimes that's our negative state of mind. We will push the negative side, the positive stuff aside, because like we're stuck in the negative in our thoughts and that. So don't restrain the positive from coming in, and let it flow. It's going to change you. It's going to change you gradually, day by day, more positive vibration. That means more better food, better music, better reading. You know, you got to be selective. I'm telling you, you got to be selective in what you hear, what you read, and that's someone that wants to really know the truth of who they are. They're going to be selective. They're going to be not going to get all kinds of information into them to mold some kind of of thinking. You got to think for yourself. We have to think for ourselves here. We know that. I don't want you to think like me. I don't want you to believe everything I say, to do everything. No, I don't know if my ways are the best. It's my way. I don't know if they're the best, but that's what I'm sharing. That's the way I chose. Everybody should respect that. That's the way I'm choosing to express myself, to, you know, exteriorize my trauma. And I chose YouTube, and I think it's a great avenue to talk together, just to talk, you know. The world, you know, the world is full of shark. Okay, so if you, like if you're swimming, I saw a video yesterday and it's great. If you're swimming in the middle of the ocean, okay, if you're swimming in the middle of the ocean and you get circled by a shark, what do? Do you run in fear? No, you stay there. You stand tall in the water. You stay there. I'm telling you, it's fucking crazy. You wait for the shark to come. If the shark wants to attack, then you punch him on the fucking nose. Boom! On the nose, and the shark will go away. But that's what you got to do with the sharks. You don't back down in front of the sharks of Babylon. That's total nonsense. But there's all kinds of sharks. We are in troubled waters. There's sharks. There's whales. There's also very nice dolphin like us. You know, there's beauty in the water. But sometimes it gets troubled. There's sharks around. So you got to be conscious of that and not let that stop you from shining your light. The sharks and the crocodiles around, just acknowledge them. Don't give them energy. They will give you energy. They will give you energy. The haters, me, that's what I love. Me, it gives me energy. It fuels me. You look what Jabba did and look how much video I produce after. You know, that was crazy, and that's what it does. They come and fuel you. As soon as he published this nonsense video that I've never seen, and I don't intend to fucking go into his nonsense, I started making video like crazy because that came to fuel me. You know, that's what they do. They gave you more fuel. So let them do what they do. Anybody that's tried to bring you down is already below you. So don't worry about that. I'm not worrying about people that try to bring me down or try to bring down the message. No. And the truth, also, I don't defend myself. And that's what I find weird with some people defending themselves constantly when they get attacked or something like that. The truth, you don't need to defend it. I don't need to defend the truth. You let it loose like a lion, it will defend itself. I don't own the truth. All I do is live my truth without a mask, but the truth, the real truth down deep, it's inside you. And that is hard to find. That is hard to bring out, you know, because we're so programmed into thinking that we're not capable of doing fuck all, that we're just workers, you know, work, and don't create too much. So from shining your light will also come the part of creation. You will start creating something out of your life. Inspire others, share your voice. Like all I'm doing is sharing my voice. That can go far. We have YouTube, you know, these days. I didn't have that in my time. And Bozo too. I'm sure when you were young, there was no internet. Now I have the chance to you know, to be here with you guys and exchange and just give thanks. Like I get up every morning, I give thanks for life. It's giving thanks for life. That's all it is. And people will not see it this way because they're so negative. But I'm very positive. I'm very optimistic, very positive, even though the world is fucking crazy. I know the whole thing is insane and crazy, but at least we can, you know, if we can start creating a new vibration, we will create a new hurt. That's what we need, a new hurt with better vibration. And this work is ongoing, and they can't stop it. They can't stop that shit. It's not about me speaking out about truth and shit like that. It's not. That has nothing to do with me. If we think we matter in their grand scheme, it has nothing to do with me. I matter in the grand plan of the divine and in my simple plan to change myself. So that's where I matter a lot. But Babylon stuff, we don't matter. So if you attach your stuff to this, you're like a living dead. You're like you're gonna be transformed into a drone zombies and a zombie, and you're gonna walk through Babylon in confusion and within an illusion. And not that the tree is an illusion and everything, but the illusion is in your head. It's in our mind. It's a mind game. That's all it is. Babylon, it's a mind game. Babylon is the baby land. The baby land. So we have to wake up the babies. You know, when the babies are crying and whining on the internet a lot lately in this flat earth stuff, there's so much. I see stuff coming up, but anyway, one day we will all see clear in the confusion. And I you know, I've not get caught up, but I am like I put a lot of energy into it, and I shouldn't. I even went and translated his book, HB, and everything. I shouldn't have went that far, but once you're in it, and you think it's there's truth in there, you're absorbed, and I don't know. That's something with us that we love the fantasy, and we love to, and that's what I realized. That Arthur brought me to a lot of reasoning on this. Arthur opened a few doors in my head. For sure, hanging out with Arthur was beneficial. Come on, I cannot, and that's why I want to have him again. He's very real. He has no mask. He speaks his heart. He speaks his heart like fucking crazy. So, that's what I love. I want real people that speak from their heart. And Arthur, Christian, and Fiona are wonderful for that. And yeah, we're gonna do more stuff together very soon. Not very soon, but eventually. Maybe after Christmas, their Babylonian holiday. Their pagan holiday. It's coming soon. Everybody is on the... Oh, that's a big, huge, and low and dark cloud. Wow. And it's very, very low. It's like super gray outside. Yeah. So the baby rides. So that's it. So first of all, we have to wake up the baby. Wake up the baby, let it rise slowly and slow. First of all, let the baby, look, does a baby become an adult from one day to another? It's probably going to take you years. It took me years before I started being comfortable just accepting myself. Just accepting myself took me years. So it takes a time. It takes timing. And if you're impatient, it's not going to work for you. It's not going to work for you. You got to be patient. If you're not patient, it's not going to work. I'm telling you now. So you got to be patient. Be in your uprising, in your own uprising. You got to be very patient because it's going to come with all kinds of voices in your head along the way. So you got to be present. That's why being present also with life, eliminate the voices in your head, the doubt, the delay that can show up. If you're present, there's no fear, there's no doubt, there's no delay. I don't give a shit. I'm not postponing my greatness anymore. I keep doing my thing. For now, doing my thing is this. I focus on this a lot to be inspired. You master the little stuff and then you master the big stuff. So that's little stuff for me that I have to master. And I want to master it to a point where eventually I can master big stuff and rise even more and more. Grow, live and learn, grow. I want to grow. I want to grow finally in my life. I want to, the voice of the babe will wake the dead and people will be amazed. Watch and see. That's it. I think we have the power to shed light also on the wake. There's a bunch of people that are awake, very, very close to massive enlightenment, and they just need some guidance, because sometimes we don't think for ourselves. So that's the main of the problem. And sometimes we go into other people's thought, other people's dream. We default in other people's dream because we don't have a dream on our own, nothing to work on. We don't. So that's what we do. We default to other people's stuff. So we got to be very conscious of that. And me, I know that, yeah, it's about helping others, but I don't want to default in their dream. That's not my stuff. I want to do my thing here, and I'm not going to stop doing my thing because other people are doing other things. That's their thing. That's what we have to act now. We all have a work to do here. If my work is this here, let it be. Let it be, and that's what I'll do. If that's what I'm ordained to do, I'll do it. There's nothing here about money gain or anything like that. I'm not coming on YouTube for money. That's the last thing. That's a hobby. That's a painkiller. I tell you all the time, hobby, painkiller, stay positive, have a good day. It's all about living in the moment. I'm living in the moment. I'm not thinking about tomorrow or yesterday, what I've done. I want to become better than yesterday. So I'm here and now present with you. And that's what I want to keep cultivating, that presence, that full presence and power, meeting life. I said it so much in my video. I'm starting to be fed up to hear it. Like yesterday, I watched some video, and again, I'm like, meet life with full presence and power. Meet life with full presence and power. That's why I do those videos, because after I watch them, and then, you see, meet life with full... That's what I have in my head. So what do you think I'm going to do? Shrink in front of life? Shrink? That's what you think I'm going to do. No, I'm going to rise and shine. And I'm going to show all the life that I have. I have life. You know, I'm not tired. I'm inspired. So it's very different. So the voice will rise. And that's what I'm telling you. That's a thing they cannot stop. It's not about me speaking truth here or you speaking truth. Or it's an awakening that humanity, by an awakening again, we think we are sometimes. Anyway, we are a bit more aware. But there's still a lot of work to do. Still a lot of work to do. But there, like more and more of us are asking questions about who we are. You know, we're starting to remember who we are. Starting to remember. But it's you know, if you want to remember something, you gotta be present. You gotta be present if you want to remember something. So that's very important. I think what we miss a lot is presence with life. Presence with life and full presence. Not fear, not and because all these things are like becoming existent at one point in your life, other than if it's a big bad animal chasing you, big bad bear. Watched Day After Tomorrow yesterday. Yeah, I don't watch movie too much anymore. I used to be a big movie watcher, but I don't watch nothing on TV no more. Nothing to program my mind. I don't want to hear nothing. All I hear is good music, good vibes. I don't go watch movies. I used to watch a lot of movies. Yeah, I was a movie freak. I used to watch, but not. I let go of all this. I've let go of the distraction. To me, that's all distraction. And it's something to program my mind also, because there's emotion. When you listen to movies, there's emotion. So sometimes there's fear. So all this gets into you. And later on in your life, that's what you will experience. Some way, somehow, that fear or that it will come back up to you. So, you know, this is all to program us. It's very important. Me, I'm aware of this. I'm more conscious now than ever. I don't watch nothing on TV. And when I say I don't watch TV, I don't watch movies. I don't watch the news. I don't watch nothing. No documentary. I don't go on YouTube anymore. If I go on YouTube, it's to watch my video. Other than that, I read, I write, I prepare, I write quotes. I want to become better. So I don't want to be disturbed. I don't want to be distracted. And for me, all this is distraction. The whole thing is fantasy. The whole world's fantasy. If I cannot find myself, break the walls to myself while I'm here, I'll probably die with regret, and I don't want that. So for the rest of my life, I'm going to let go of the distraction, of all the nonsense, everything that is movies and all the nonsense. Everything, you're going to tell me, oh, there's truth, and there's truth in everything. There's truth in everything. There's truth in what we do and what we are and what we say. There's truth in everything. But there's stuff to program your mind also, and I know that, and I'm not falling into this anymore. That's my point of view. If you want to watch movies, go straight ahead and do it. That's not my choice of life, kind of a vibration. You know, instead of wasting time on a movie, I will put good music and I will get a lot better vibration and more inspired. And then I start to write because I listen to song and stuff come to my head. Oh yeah, that's just like the title. I put here as I'm a simple man coming with a simple plan. I heard that in a song of Basil put out a song, and during the lyrics, that's what it said, I'm a simple man with a simple plan. I said, yeah, that's what I am. I'm a simple man with a simple plan. So, you know, I prefer listen to music than watch movies or anything else. If I have, like, not a bored moment, because I'm never bored, but if I have a moment that like I don't feel like being super active, but then I will listen to music. That's my therapy. That's my distraction. But it's a distraction that is very empowering also, because it gives me a lot of inspiration. People inspire me. I want to have things around me that inspire me. Very, very clear. I want to go back to the roots and have things that inspire me around me, not distraction, not movies, not Babylon stuff. I just want to find the way to break more and more walls to myself. And I know it's not by watching the nonsense of Babylon, the stuff to program my mind, that I'll get there. It's just, I don't know. It's not... If I watch something, I'm going to be selective. Certainly not movies, but I'm going to watch maybe videos on YouTube. Like I've watched the video that Jake Gibson put out about this. The fake flat earth is over. You know that Jake is get some good points sometimes. He's very he's starting to see clear in the whole madness. But when that's it, it's all gonna. There's comes a time where all the confusion's gonna clear, and you become it becomes very clear in your head that it's false truth and lies that we're bombarded with. But people that you know, they're still in infant state and they need stuff to entertain them. That's what it is. So they need Flatter, they need YouTube, they need Twitter, they need Instagram, they need Facebook, they need this, they need that. They're distracted by all kinds of bullshit because they're still in infant state and they need entertainment. I'm out of my infant state. I'm no more a baby. I don't need toys. I don't need four-wheelers, toys, and all kinds of boats and shit. I want to break the walls to myself and save myself and change the world. That's what I'm here for. I'm not into distraction. I'm not gonna change the world. I know. I'm just joking. I mean, I change myself, but I might change a bit. Change the world. Who's the world? The world is us. It's the people. But anyway, I'm not here. I don't pretend that I'm gonna change the world because I think it's a huge command. But at least I can change myself. I can have better vibes and come and share them with you here. Yeah. So yeah, what I was saying. Whole Graham Nash song, Simple Plan. Yeah, simple plan. A simple man with a simple plan. The next thing is show love. Show love. Why can't we show love? World blackout was being pushed and Babylon likes and to let us know what they're up to. Good to be prepared. Yeah. Whole Graham Nash. Yeah. Since 2010. The TV is gone from the Me Too. It's been a while, the TV, but even like sometimes this is the thing is that I don't want to say it's your case or anything. Don't take it personal, but we think we have hooked up from the TV, but the TV is still in our house. It's still plugged in with the DVD player with some kind of nonsense. Get rid of those fucking shit. I got rid of the TV. There's no more TV here. No cable. Nothing. There's no fucking programming coming in my house. No, I don't want programming entering these walls other than my own programming and my own redo of my blueprint. And so for that, I need to get away from the Babylon stuff. And that's the cable, that's the information coming in. That's what people are, their whole reality is defined by that box. That box, because their emotion is trapped in there. Everything is trapped in that box. That's their life. The news, the shit. So all that they experience in their mind and the way they see the world is the way they look at the TV. I'm telling you, since I don't watch TV, then I feel so much better since I'm not on YouTube so much, watching all the nonsense, all the fear stuff and the propaganda. The whole world is a stage. Okay, so what do you want to know now? The whole world's a stage. The whole thing is a lie. The whole thing is an illusion. What more do you want me to tell you? Okay, what? You don't need to, maybe you need to seek a bit to affirm to yourself that it's true for you to feel that it's true, because the truth is something you feel, but you must feel it. But for sure but I think it's just opening our eyes, and it's not something, the truth is in plain sight. It's within you also. It's the lie we live. First of all, we have to stop living that lie and show love. That's what I mark. Show love. Show love, love. Such a beautiful thing. Love is such a beautiful thing. Love is an energy. Love is what we generate when we get together like this. That's love we generate. We generate an energy of love, of unconditional love. And that's what the world needs. So if more of us come out and show love, talk about love, be love, what do you think is going to happen? It's just a matter of... the plan is simple, show love. Just with that, we have all the solutions. It's not because we don't have the solution to change our world, to change the world, to have a better place to live all together. We all have the solutions for that. It's just when it comes time to action, that's where we all freeze. When it comes time to take action, to change something within us, or have a deep self examination, or that's where we freeze, because it involves also, like I said, getting rid of your distraction. And we love distraction. We love the fantasy. We're so much in love with it that we stayed in our infant state with the fantasy. This is the thing. I see it now. I did not see all this, like I see a lot of people having toys, having stuff. You know, I always called it toys also. That's one thing I always called the material stuff, like the boats and stuff, toys. I always said people have toys. And that's why. Because they need toy. They're kids. They're still kids. They don't take responsibility for their life. First of all, they don't grow. You know, there's a lot of things we don't take responsibility and we're infant. We have to, you know, what's the difference of going to a supermarket to feed yourself? Even me, I do it. To go to a supermarket to feed yourself, then have your mama and papa feeding you. It's the same thing. So it's, you rely on someone else to feed you. We're all like that. We're all relying on someone else. And that's what we have to stop. We have to be self-sufficient. We have to take responsibility for our life, ownership, leadership, and do our duty also. That is to shine. We have a duty to shine here. Our duty, what? You're going to tell me our duty is to shrink? That's what we've been sent here for, to shrink in front of our greatness? I don't think so. I don't think we're here to shrink in any way. I think we're here to remember who we are, but not so much remember, because you are who you are. It's just you have a mask, a veil, and you put all kinds of self-oppression on you to not shine, because you can shine at any moment in your life. It's just a matter of will. It's not, you don't have to plug yourself onto a plug, or y'all have all the necessary stuff is there. You don't have to give a down payment to start shining. They don't ask for a down payment. So what are you doing? In fear or in doubt or in delay, and this is what we do all our life. We postpone our greatness. That's what we're doing. And then what happened? It's a mental genocide out there, because most of us are still in the crib. Most of us haven't left the crib. That's reality. Reality check here this morning. Like every day, it's a reality check, because we have to wake that baby. Me, that's my point. That's my goal. I don't want to stay at that stage of infant state for the rest of my days and die an infant. That's what happened. So allow the baby to grow and to live and learn, because there's a difference also between living and existing. Big difference. Most of us just exist. We don't live. We're so much in fear. The fear is, I told you, the fear factor comes in. It's going to consume your whole life if you let it. Just like your pains. Don't let the pain control your life. I think they're planning on shutting everything down. That's all I'm saying. No internet. No, I don't think you know what? I don't think this. Yeah, they want us to be silent, okay? But there's something in me that tells me that they want us to wake up also. They want us to wake up, okay? There's something that tells me that. I've been reflecting on this. Yeah. Because I'm like, why? Because a lot of people that speak out or would be eliminated. So, you know, it's a very delicate subject, that subject of, I think they are planning on shutting down everything. I'm not sure about that, because I have a feeling, I don't know, it's something I feel, but I don't know. I don't think they're going to shut down the internet and stuff like that, because they might censor it. But I don't think they can shut this down. They can't shut us down. They can, but yeah, they could shut down the internet. But I don't think it's something that they can do just like that. For sure, there's a lot of people involved in controlling the internet. That's for sure. We can be blind and say, oh, they're not on the internet. For sure, they're there. But to go and shut it down, I don't know. It's way of life to be enlightened. One of these days, the shit will hit the fan. Yeah, and we are the fan. And the shit is hitting the fan. This is the thing. The shit is hitting the fan, and we are the fan. But we have to act like the fan. We have to be part of that fan that makes the fly shit. You know, that's what that makes the shit fly. that makes the shit fly. We have to be part of that fan. That fan is an energy, you know. The fan is an energy. It turns and generate winds and winds of love and stuff. So be part of that fan. Get in the fan and make the shit fly. That's what I think we should do. You know, I've said that before when we are the shit hitting the fan. But that's it. Because there's enough bullshit that now it's hitting the fan. But we see, but even to see clear through their bullshit, it's a big challenge because we think sometimes we are knowing stuff and there's always, that's the thing with us. It's our baby state also doing this, is we need to be instructed. We need guidance. We need, this is the thing. That's why we go on the internet also and research all kinds of information about flat earth and stuff, because we want to be instructed. We don't want to think for ourselves. That's what, does a baby thinks probably, but I don't know what I was thinking when I was young. But anyway, I don't remember too much, but he needs guidance. He needs to be shown. He needs to be shown how to walk. He needs to be, so, that's what basically they do with us. They treat us like babies, and we accept it. We accept the baby state. So humanity is in a baby state, baby land. That's why I call it now. That's the insight that came to me lately about the state of humanity. We're all freaking babies, and we haven't grown up. So it's time to look at ourselves in our eyes in the mirror or in a camera, whatever. Me, it's like looking in the mirror. That's what I like. It's a self-examination, self-introspection. And, it's not me against the world, it's me against me. So I have to break the walls to myself. They're getting very, very thin, the wall, because I take action constantly. But every day, I'm very consistent. I always remain, that's my middle name. I have no problem being consistent. That's me. And when I do something, I take it to the extreme. Look, I started dehydrating pumpkin. I think I dehydrate so far probably 20 pumpkin. Like when I do something, I go to the extreme. That's why I got on YouTube and I have 2,000 videos. I never do anything in life and take it little. I always do something and I go to the end and I do it full throttle. And everything I do. 1 year I was on the apples. I picked up like 300 pounds of apple and make all kinds of juice. The next year was wine. At one point I was on wine. At one point I bought all kinds of cases of wine. Then it stopped. At one point was the coffee, all kinds of coffee, different kinds of coffee. At one point was the tea from David's Tea. I went to David's Tea. I was buying all kinds of different teas. That's how I am. I do things, and that I know I'm like that. So that's why I know this shit's gonna go far. Because when I do something, I take it to the extreme. I don't fucking do. Je fais pas les choses à demi-mesure, là. Quand je fais quelque chose, je vais à fond, puis je mets toute mon énergie dedans. Puis I think that's what we need. We need energy. And that's what but now I'm less into stuff like teas. And now I'm into this. I'm into this, and that's what I want to focus on. And but yeah, when I do something, I always go to the max, to the max extent I can go, because that's who I am. That's who I am. I'm a real fucking... I'm a hard worker, that's for sure. I'm a hard worker. Now, today, I'm affected physically. Like, I'm a lot less mobile than I was before. It's like, sometimes it gets to me a bit, but I tell myself that it's happening for a reason. If that tragedy, that pain is there, right when I get up my bed this morning, the foot was fucking killing me, the knee. I said, oh, I have something to look for. I'm gonna be happy I'm gonna hold the joy for a while with you guys, and then that's gonna give me enough energy, generate enough energy to have the rest of the day positive, and then bang, I'm back again tomorrow morning. More energy, more love, more energy. We generate more. We're back again. We're generating more love. We're back again. That's what it's going to be. And then we're going to be here 4 years. I'll never stop that thing. I don't think I'll stop that thing because it makes me feel good. It makes me, it helped me kills the pain. Honestly, it's a great. And that, I think that's the reason number one I'm here. And people don't know that. People don't know my story. They don't come here like you guys hearing me and delivering all my stuff every day like Red Rose, and you must feel me on a very deep level with my pains and my tribulation and my shit. You must feel me, you know? So people don't see that and they don't pay attention. And if you guys pay attention to what I say here, you'll see that I'm very, very true and coming from the heart, nowhere else. And I'm doing things because I have pains and I have sometimes it's the quality of life too. So I gotta stay myself. I gotta keep myself positive because the quality is really affected. So I think some people that have pains, like Leslie also is very much affected by pain. Her foot, she says, it's killing her, and sometimes she can barely walk. I think Suzanne also has physical issues. So you know, sometimes we all deal with pains, but the pain must be a motivator. Me, it became a motivator. I said, I'm not going to let that pain, I'm going to rise with the pain. Rise with the pain. Jenik, you're a true Gemini. Yeah, I think so. The whole day yesterday, it was movie after movie with the same theme, Blackout Worldwide. I pay attention to what they do. And you see Blackout, and I keep playing that song, Blackout J. You see the synchronicity in there, Red Rose? No? You're not here for nothing. No? And that didn't happen to you for nothing. Bozo, without doubt, the pressure is great. Janik, you're a true Gemini. We're living in love, you, hate you, Gemini dream. Moody Blues began in 19. Big pain thing here. Yeah, gotta live up. That's it. So, you know, probably the thing that drive you here, Suzanne, Red Rose, you know, we have pains. We have pains and we have to heal the trauma. Heal the trauma. So me, that's what I do here. I come and heal the trauma with you guys. I'm in pain, fucking terrible pain like you. Sometimes I'm sure yours, Suzanne's, maybe worse than we don't know, but it's not so much the level of pain. It's how you deal with the pain. You know, we can have little pains and it affect you and it destroy your life. Like you can have great pains and wow, you're gonna rise out of the ashes with that pain. So it's yeah, no, me is healing is the best, and that's what we do here. We heal our pain, heal our trauma. Yeah, we heal a beautiful Rose here to big up Justin. Yeah. People, all we need is love. Spread the good news. Simple. Yeah, no matter what the pain oppression. That's a lot. That's a big one. The pain oppression. You have to rise above that. We have to rise above 8, above the pain oppression, above the self oppression that you put on you. There's so much things. Just that part of rising, you know, from the dead, because that's what it is. Rise and shine. To me, rising, it's rising from your dead state, your baby state. It's waking up to you, who you are, without the mask, without the fucking shit of Babylon. Like just being who you are, what you express more and more of that natural vibe. That's what we need. That's what I need. I know what I need. I know what I need. I don't need confusion, don't need illusion, don't need explanation, don't need instruction, definitions. No, that's not my thing now. Yeah, the word pain should be removed too. Yeah, but sometimes no, it should not be removed. It should not be removed because it's necessary. It's necessary because sometimes if you have no pain, you will not feel nothing of life. You know, that's what happened. I love the pain because it puts me out my comfort zone. I'm not comfortable. I'm in pain. So that I'm not comfort. I don't feel like sitting down. You know, I'm pushed to get on my bike to do my exercise because I'm in pain. The pain is good. Pain is fucking good. Pain is good. Come on, don't tell me pain is bad. Pain is good. If you let it destroy you, you'll see it's bad. But if you build up on it, you're fucking gonna embrace that pain. I embrace that pain. I never say, oh, my fucking knee or my fucking foot or my fucking neck. Never I embrace it. I give thanks. I give thanks, and one day it will transform into something else. But no, I will not I will not curse the pain. I will not curse the pain. I embrace it. Because this is something else. There's something hidden behind your pain. And that's what it is. There's a message with your pain. There's a message. And that's what sometimes we miss. We miss that message because we're in our minds. Or we don't listen with our hearts. We don't have the heart open to the good vibes, the good flow. And then we end up in negative. Me, I don't want to be negative with the pain. I'm in heavy pain, yeah. But I'm not going to let it destroy me. No way. No way, because that's what life wants me to win. Okay, life sent me a tragedy. But life still wants me to win. But life wanted me to wake up also. You know how you can win if you don't want to wake up. If you don't wake up. So sometimes you can have a tragedy in your life there to wake you up. And if it's what it needs, let it be. Me, I'm okay with it. I accept it. I have accepted the whole thing. The pain, the who I am. What I always been. It's not so much who I am, it's what I always been. What I've been from day one. Just a living man. Living man, that's all I am. It's not complicated. Look. I'm just a living man. I'm living. I'm here in flesh. Alive. That's all I need to define myself with. To go on with life. I don't need much different. I'm not a human. I'm a living man. I'm living. I'm just living. I'm here, alive, with life. But the rest, it's very, the name, all this shit that they gave me, that it's very relevant because that's something that's been defined. And I don't want no definition, nothing. I'm timeless. That's what I've realized, and I don't want no attachment to name, to nothing. So I want to be free. That's how you be free. How do you want to get personal freedom other than this way? Having non-attachment. Having non-attachment is freedom to me. Acceptance is key. If you don't accept it, for sure you're going to be woo. I suggest I accept it, yeah. I just want to give the world one big hug, yeah. Me, I just want to give thanks for who you are. What about that? Give thanks for who we are. That's a great, because sometimes we don't do that enough. We don't take pride in what we do, not to false pride, but it's important also to have pride, to take pride in what you do. You're going to be pushed to do more. So just take pride, do more, do your work each and every day. You know, every day you get up, you have the chance to be alive. Thanks for it. Give thanks from any way you can. Me, I found this way. That's my way. Doesn't mean it's the best. It's the most. But that's the way I chose. That's because of my condition, my physical condition also. It's very good for me to come here. I don't have to travel. I'm in my house. You know, I cannot go far with my leg. I'm very, you know, I'm not here to complain, but I'm telling you that I have heavy pains, and for me, it's good to do this now. So later, maybe it will be something else. But even talking on stage, I see that as it's going to be a fucking drag. It's going to be a drag. Anything is a drag for me with my leg. So that's why also people were criticizing me why I was doing video of 10 minutes on my channel. They don't fucking know the pain I have. And after 10 minutes, I have to fucking sit down. That's why I do 10 minutes video. And now I cut them down to 8 because at 8 minutes, I have enough. I have to sit down. I have to change position. But they don't fucking know this. They just judge you for everything you fucking do. And that's Randy that did that. Randy sent a letter to someone saying that, oh, I was making 10 minutes video. They don't fucking know nothing about your story and they judge you. That's the world. That's the world we have today. But if I do short videos, because I have to do short videos, I cannot do long videos. Physically, I can't. So, you know, it's fucking nonsense. So fucking much nonsense in this world. Terrible. Yeah. You are living in the land of the living. That's it. I'm just living. I'm just living. Don't give me a name. Don't define me. Don't fucking do nothing to define me. No, I'm just living. I'm living. That's all I know for now. I'm alive. I'm here. I have a voice. I have life. That's enough. That's enough to start rising. So, yeah. No, that's it. Sometimes people will judge you for no reason. For They have no idea. Anyway, the world is so lost in confusion, and that's what I'm telling you. We're there as judging and assessing each other while the whole fucking world's gone astray. And, ego, and it's all fucking ego, self-obsession shit. That's why I told Ivar I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to focus on just doing my thing and breaking more walls, and inspiring more people. Inspiring more people because I don't think I'm here to argue with people. I don't think I'm here to go instruct other people on their ways of going back home. So I'm just here to shine my light, and that's what I'll do. I'll stay inspired, keep coming here with good vibes, and that's all I need. For now, that's all I need. Yeah, gossips are trash, yeah, for sure, but you know, when you come out with your voice like that, you gotta expect that. You have to expect that people are gonna show up. Sharks and crocodile are gonna show up. Jealous people and people that have no. I don't know. I'm not in their head. I'm not in their head. I mean, I'm in my own head, and that's enough for me. I don't try to find out why people do things, why did Jabba did this, or I don't give a shit. He can do whatever the fuck he wants with his life. I'm living my life here, and I'm not concerned about what he does and what he talks about. And it's very irrelevant. That's all personal. You take it personal. Is it about me or the humanity waking up? So it's very, to me, all this is it's distraction. That's all it is. We're pumping so much distraction. And he says he wanted to decode the whole thing, but he keeps pumping distraction. Like, super nonsense, but that's what everybody does too. We keep pumping distraction. We distract our people. You know, that's why I said I'm going to come here. Never cause distraction. Never cause nonsense and shit, because that's what the rest of the world is doing. We're all caught up in our baby state. Babies, whining and complaining. That's what he does. He whines and complains like a baby. You know, we all complain like fucking babies and whine because we're all on the internet whining at each other like little babies. So to me, it's very clear, but that's why I'm a grown-up now. I'm a grown-up man, so I don't intend to go back in my baby state and argue with people about nonsense, about judgments and shit. And who can judge me? Only the divine can judge me on my path here. Now, another man can judge me on the action I take here. I can judge myself. That's one thing I can do. I can make sure that when I show up with the vibe I want, with the vibe I can produce, with the vibe that I'm able to reach. And that's very important to me. I don't come here having other people's thoughts in my head. I come here with my own thoughts, with my own, and now I'm more and more inspired because I used to do it a bit with inspiration around, and I have nothing to do. There's no sheet, nothing. I used to write a couple stuff on paper, maybe by nervousness, or I never looked at it anyway. I always went with the flow. I like going with the flow. I like going with the flow, with the inspiration, and follow that. And I don't know, it just becomes at one point effortless to speak your heart. If you reach your heart, it's going to be effortless, and I don't need to remember anything. I don't give a shit. Like, I come here and I speak truth, so I just speak my heart, and you like it or don't. Don't take things personal, for sure. We can take things personal. It's not about, like I said, the one of us. It's about all of us waking up from our baby state, realizing that we are in the baby land, that we are babies. Me, I've seen it so clear, especially when he came with that. We started having those insights about the self-obsession and shit. The many hangouts we did together. No, that's what he has when he come and deliver stuff live and direct, because that's where we get the inspiration. Also, I'm a lot more inspired alive and direct than I am on the side of the river. Sometimes I'm much more alive here than I am with my GoPro. So that's why he has all those insights. Also, Arthur, when he's live and direct, it's a lot more, it's a lot better. And that's why he likes to do probably that show with me, because we are live. We are not, and the insights flow, the inspiration flow, because you're live also. It's not something recorded or, so that's why I always love to do the live shows. It's more alive. It's more alive. And yeah. Yeah. It is me, or the video is in slow motion mode. I don't know. Here I have it good. It fluctuates. Oh yeah. La vidéo joue au ralenti. Here I have it good. It's super clear on my laptop. Super clear. This is the only place online I come and interact. That's great. I love you, Suzanne. Oh, you're such a great soul. Great person. Person. Yeah. Great being. Great woman. It's hard to define you. I don't want to define you. That's the thing. But you're a great living. You're a great living woman. You're great energy. You are a great energy. And You know, this is probably the only place. Yesterday I went and interact on Jake's video. I so rarely comment on video on YouTube. I never do that. I think I commented on 3 videos so far on YouTube. But yesterday I went to comment on Jake's video because I find he's starting to see a bit more clear in the madness. He's not so caught up with the herd. So he's starting to move out the herd. Like me, I'm out of this fucking circus of flat earth for sure. Don't bring me into this. It's done for me. Not that there's no truth. There is truth, but there's a bunch of false truth and lies. And I'm not into this. I'm not to promote false truth and lies no more. I'm gonna talk about it again. I'm not gonna retract the videos I made and anything like that. No. I still think there's truth in there, but there's also lots of false truth and lots of definition. And this is what I'm not into no more because probably of Arthur or other people that. But also that's true what Arthur says. Everything is defined. So what should we have everything defined? But sometimes, you know, if you each one teach one, also very important. Each one teach one. Clear now. La vidéo, okay. I don't know. Stay consistent, stay on course, and stay focused. We're all going up. Boom! Blow the horns! Blow the horns! Yeah. I was concentrating on my talk today than the horn. But I still have the horns. And I still have the music. But I'm going to have more music, more jingles coming. I have 2 dub plates probably this week from Pierre Woodred. So we're going to have more music. Variate, you know. That's always been, but not so much a dream. It became more a goal than a dream to have this dub plate compilation because that's what I want to do. I want to do a dub plate compilation, a few songs with a few 13, 15 songs dub plated with the artist. Yeah. And different reggae artists that are not so greedy. Some are very greedy with money. I'm willing to give a donation, but $300 US for a dub plate. I'll come back. I'll come back. Thanks. I'll pass. And you know, sometimes it's the people that you think are going to be there for you, and they don't give a shit. People are just for themselves. The people are just for themselves. And even I'm not here to name. I'm never going to do that. But if they listen, they will recognize themselves. That's enough. That's enough for me. That's enough. But keep on talking, mon ami. Yeah. No, we have to keep on talking. We have to say what we feel. That's it. And you know, I'm willing to give, like I said, for that plate project, a little contribution. They take time to do it and everything, but it's got to be done from the heart. I want things done naturally from the heart. I'm not going to benefit from that other than the strength you gave me. So I'm not going to make money with this and put it online to make. I don't give a shit about making money online. I'm not into this. It's a hobby. It's a painkiller. And that's where I stay with that. So it's not about making money and putting ads and shit. Forget about that. It's about inspire. I want to inspire. I want to inspire. I don't want to make money here. I want to inspire. And I don't want to distract you with ads and shit. I'm telling you, I have no TV inside my house, but I'm going to put ads on my video. I'm going to go into all the nonsense of YouTube. Propagate more nonsense. You know, would it make sense for me to come here and tell you all this and then put ads on my video to distract you? Like to just lower the vibe? It lowered the vibes too. It's all fucking nonsense. Stuff you cannot fucking sense. It's nonsense. So what? I'm going to put that on my channel? More nonsense? Ads of YouTube and everybody that people are going to pollute my videos with nonsense ads? No. So I gave up on this. There might be a few that still have it, but it's not because I said it. I think in the past, maybe I've did the experiment with it, and but normally I really don't. The new ones coming out, they don't have ads for sure. Maybe old ones still have, but I have to go through the channel. There's like 2,000 something fucking video in there. Plus the 400 that I still have to post coming. Now I want to give myself a challenge also to post at least 10 a day. 10 a day, I will try. gonna be hard because I like to, I don't want just to be on YouTube for, but it's okay. I'll post them. I tell myself that if I disappear from one day to another, who's gonna post them? Who's gonna post those videos? Who's gonna hear what I had to say? Because there's a lot of good videos coming. I'm more and more inspired and more with just myself and discovering more of myself. So I'm going outside also and renting a bit more. Not always rent. I don't always rent, but sometimes it's good to let out what you have to say. Sometime here I will come and rent. Yeah, it can happen. But that's life. That's who I am. You got the horn now. No, what are you saying? The rate exchange in GA right now is close to Jamaica. Yeah, no, I know that, but it's not because sometimes they're in yeah, that's it. Imagine $300 US. How much is it in Jamaican? It's like $50,000 Jamaican. $50,000 Jamaican to make it that place. It's like hello. But sometimes they don't live in US also. In Jamaica, they're in US, or the guy I'm talking about, I think, is in US. So I don't know, but it's his thing. If he's into money, let him be into money. He'll find his tribe. He'll find his tribe. You'll find his people that love money, and that's what happened. Your vibe attract your tribe. It fits your kind of vibe. That's okay. Keep it this way. Don't change for me. Don't change for me. Keep your vibe. If your vibe are towards money and shit like that, and making and not giving, the reason number one to make dub plates for me should be giving strength. Giving strength to a person that's in need, that asks you. We're brothers and sisters here. That's how we should help each other. Yes, okay, give a country. It should be by donation. It should be by donation. And then you make one. If the guy donate you fucking $20, you know what to do next time. Like, it's just a normal process. But if the guy, you shouldn't have like a price tag, or it makes it very unnatural, and just for it takes out the divine vibe from it. Like, it cannot be just for money. Anyway, that's the vision I have for it. It's more for empowerment. It's more for, but the people that are caught up into this, making money and money, that's what they see. They see money constantly, and they want to make money, and it fits your priority in life to make the fuck dollar. That's what you'll ask to everyone you meet. Everyone you meet, you'll ask them money for everything that you do. Most people do that. 300 turns to almost. Yeah, for four, yeah, I'm telling you, it's 40,000 Jamaican. It's fucking crazy, man. I'm like, okay, whoa. I know there's the I should not take advantage of it because of the rate and this and that, but come on. $300 US. You know how much is it for me in Canadian? It's like $450 Canadian. Hello. You know what I can do with $450 Canadian? I can do a lot of fucking shit with this. I can feed my family for maybe, if I'm wise and buy good stuff, I can feed my family for 2 months. Okay, we will eat the normal stuff base, but still, you can still feed. You can do a lot with $400 and something dollar. So is it worth it? $400? Is it? So your worth is defined by money. So your worth and my worth is defined by money. That's what you're telling me. So my worth is your worth. You worth $300 US to make. Like, there's nonsense in there. Nonsense in there. Be free of charge too long. Others profit from me. I get nothing, no more. Yeah, that's not what I'm saying. Don't do it for nothing. For sure, give something. But it should be by donation, and that's what I do. I donate. I give them something. I give Blackout J something, but I did not give him $300 US. Like, that wouldn't have been happening for sure. Come on, no way. Anyway, we need more more stuff being natural. So is money natural? It's a piece of paper. It's a paper town. It's a paper town with paper politicians. And we're just, anyway. Been free of charge, yeah. Wah! Money is blinding. Yeah, money is blinding a lot. That's what I'm saying. And, you know, anyway, so it's because we have expectation. I should not have expectations. I should. Sometimes we involve the ego in there. We get hurt. Our ego is involved. You know, my ego got hurt in this process a bit. Yeah, I admit. But that's also the process I'm working on to let go of this. So that's why I wanted to be natural. I give all the time, get nothing back, but BS, fed up. Yeah, but it's about giving, and it's a test of time. That's what I'm saying. Even here, I'm giving a test here. Here, I see that as a test. You ask me honestly, I see this as a test more than anything else. It's a test. See if I can give. See how long I can give, how long I can endure that, how long I can give, how long I can be. Because it's a divine timing, and it's not only you making things happen. There's a whole world of frequency of stuff arranging stuff for you, and you gotta tune into this. You gotta tune into this. So it might take time for you to completely tune in. And once you tune in, you don't have fear. So those fear, to eliminate the fear, to tune in properly to the channel, the frequency that you need to rise, might take a while to find. Might take a while. You might change because that's the outer purpose of frequency. That, you know, that's your outer purpose. So it could change. Me and my inner purpose don't change. For sure, the inner purpose will never change. It's something that we cannot stop anyway, the inner purpose. Anybody here? The boat horn. So guys, hope you have a great day. I gave away almost my entire inheritance to people in need, more than I saved life. That's it. And it's going to come back. It's always coming back to us. Whatever you give, it's going to come back. But that's the thing. Sometimes with our material mind, we think it's going to come back in material. But me, I had a lot back. I can tell you things there. Signs, first of all, signs to tell me that I was doing the right thing, that I was, you know, you receive a look, what I'm doing here, just that. I give thanks for it. Just this. Having the time to do this. I'm not stressed by time. So I'm very present. Having just to have been given the chance to be present with life. Okay. Yeah. Also, the pain will keep you present with life. That's the thing. Also, pain is good because pain will keep you present with life. Sometimes we end up in comfort because we have no pain, nothing triggering, nothing inside us, and we just end up on the couch watching TV. But the pain will drive you to exercise, to move, to rise, to see something more in life, to seek something more out of life, because you realize that life is fragile. You know, just like me, that's what I've realized with all this. And then you start to exploring life and going out and opening your heart and talking to people. And then you realize, hey, oh, what's going on? I missed something. Yeah. Makes me so joyful when I can look into people's face who are free and alive now, sake of green energy. Alive now, sake of green. Yeah, that's it. But that's what I told Gavin. He asked me the other day, he said, how many people am I going to find in my life that think like me? That's my, that know what I know, that are aware. I said very few. I said you're going to find very few people that have your state of mind, your state of awareness. And very few people are aware. Most of us are unaware. Most people you're going to meet in life are very unaware of everything that's going on in life. And that's most people. If you find someone, if you go walk in the street, walking downtown or somewhere, and you find someone aware, It's going to be a handful of people if there is. But very few of us are aware. Most of us are completely unaware of the external, so imagine the internal. We are lost in the external in fantasy, so we're from our inside. This is what is important for them also, to keep us very far away from who we are, from remembering who we are. So we have space fantasy, all kinds of nonsense of Babylon to keep us inside the baby land, to keep us asleep as babies. So we don't wake up and we don't start sensing life. Sensing life, because that's what a baby does. A baby know really what he's tasting and what he's like. You put something like their stuff baby heat, I would never heat. So do they have really that old taste and that all their senses develop at that age? I don't think so. No? They hear, yeah, they see, but do they taste? Can they put like? Sometimes there's my wife used to make stuff en purée. I would have never like. It's not bad, but I don't know. So we have to we have to grow in our senses, grow in our being, grow in our and let go of the fantasy. Let go of the fantasy baby state and just realign ourselves with better vibes, rise, show love. Like I said, also in the plan, wake up and live. The plan is written at the bottom in the description. I wrote the plan there. The plan is written. That's here. It's there also. The plan is written on my shirt too. You see? Hold on. I'm going to show you this. Here. You see, the plan is written on my shirt. That's the plan. Rise and shine, show love, wake up and live, love life. Or maybe the inverse, love life first. But that's the plan. Motivation Academy. A simple plan, a simple man with a simple plan to change the world. What do you think about that? That's a good plan. Huh? I even have it written on my back. So that's the plan to change the world. If someone asks me sometime what's in my back, that's the plan to change the world, my friend. Yeah. Wake up and live and love life. Love life. Love life. So important to love life. So important to love life. Love life. You know, love for life. That's what we need. We need to anyway, me, it's me, I'm in love, but I'm rising in love with life for sure. The more we give, the more returns in time. Money is man-made illusion. Anyhow, very nice. Always wonder what was on the back. Yeah, that's what's on the back. Love life, show love. What's written? Love life. Love life, show love, wake up and live, rise and shine. Boom! I'm going to have more soon. When I have more funds, this just takes money to order these things. When I have more funds, quand j'aurai plus d'argent, je vais en commander d'autres. My priority is not really to this. I'm trying to find someone, a sponsor, someone that could make the shirt and wait for the money like I sell them and bring them the money. They can rent me some shirt. I'm trying to find someone for that, but I don't want to beg people, and I don't want to, it's just, if it's due to happen, it's going to happen. And it's not an emergency. It's not, eventually I'll have more. But I want to have toque too. I'm going to make toque, hats, a few things with the Motivation Academy, Rise and Shine. Yeah, fruit tastes better than peas. That's what my mother used to make too. Peas and sweet potatoes. You know, baby eat weird stuff. They eat weird stuff, I'm telling you. I would never eat baby food today, like peas and green peas and mashed potato and sweet potato together, or stuff like that. Or everything is mashed, like everything is reduced almost to liquid because with teeth they can chew. So everything is liquid, but I like to have my food whole today. I like to crunch in the carrots, because I'm a grown up now. I have teeth, I can crunch. But when you're a baby, you don't do these things. So yeah, basically. A recipe for life. Great plan. I'm in. You're in? Perfect. I'll send you if you're in with the plan, I'm sending you a free hoodie. If you're in with the plan with me, I'm sending you all a free hoodie. So we got to be in the plan. Rise and shine. Rise and shine, show love, wake up and live, love life. That's it. Interesting. I don't do silk screen. Otherwise, I would end paint clothes. Yeah, I don't. That's a silk screen. Yeah, that's the lady uses silk and she do the work. I went in her shop when she was doing them and everything. She's very nice. Yeah, and she does that with silk. Yeah, that's what I seen, and it's pretty easy. Pretty easy to do. Là. It's just you have to do the design. Le plus long, c'est la soie. C'est faire le design de la soie, the silk. That's a longer, but then after you just install it on your thing that turn, put the colors, align it. You know, that's why it's better to have a lot of pieces with the same design because it's the place, it's the setup of the machine. I've done it in plastic. What's long sometimes is the setup. It's not to do the run. It's the setup. The setup can take long if you're not. Yeah, production mode, silk screen. Yeah, for sure. That's production mode, but once the setup is done, you can do 20,000 like this. It always stays aligned, and you go, and that's the same thing in plastic. Once the setup is done, I can run the freaking thing for 3 days if the screen don't get blocked. There's also a contaminant and stuff that can enter the process when you run plastic. So, but yeah. So, guys, he's out. Once a man and twice a child. May have to go back to purinator. Maybe in our old age we'll go back to puree, Red Rose. Maybe we'll go back on baby food when we're older. Yeah, what did you say? Once a man and twice a child. That's good. That's good. Once a man. Yeah, because you only once a man. But twice a child when you're young, and when you're old, you probably go back into your puree stuff. And so help, wake the baby, another shirt waiting to be made. Yeah, help, wake the baby. Yeah, I should make that as a shirt to wake the baby. Do something like Babyland, Babylon, wake the baby inside you, something in big. I don't know. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, template. We'll think about that. We'll think about that together. We'll develop another, still the same logo in front, but maybe with something else written in the back also, or in front, or on the sleeve. At one point, I wanted to write RiseNShine here on the sleeve. That would be nice also. But yeah, if I'm going to wear clothes, I'm going to wear my own. You know, I don't want to wear less possible brand name and stuff like that. I'm not going to throw all my clothes in the garbage because the baby is awake. The baby's awake. Let's throw everything out. Doesn't work this way, but I'm more and more. Boys will be boys. Men will be boys. Yeah, that's true. So, guys, have a very uplifting and wonderful day. Of course, always. We give our max, and we give thanks for life, and just stay positive. Each day, more positivity, more aliveness, and we will make it through. We will make it through. We will survive. We will survive with positivity. Not only exist, we will survive, bring positivity, and then we're gonna show up with life with full presence and power. And you know, I'm not here to change the world. I mean, I want to change myself. I want to change. I want to become better. I want to talk with you more. You know, I want to more love, feel more love, and love is the people. It's you. It's very important that we stay focused and. Yeah. So, Red Rose, beautiful Ross, Suzanne, and everybody in the chat. I think there was only you three. Bozo was there for sure. But you're putting a great energy in there. Thank you very much for. I appreciate when you go in the chat also and chat like this. It makes the thing a lot more alive. Like you're bringing this a bit more to life. I would be alive still having no comments, but still, yeah. Uplifting first light reasoning. That's what it is. Every day we wake up, we give thanks for life, and we reason with life, and then everything's going to become clear at one point. You know, answers finds in the heart. You find them in the heart. So that's what I'm here for, to share with you everything I experience, everything, the insights I have, and that's where I do it. So you want to be part of the plan? Rise and shine, show love, wake up and live, and love life. He's out.